Hey there! Toy Customizer Wakeangel2K1, and I got a mystery package in the mail today. I figured I'd open it up on camera because I have no idea what it is. You know, no one can send in a figure for me to customize, and I wasn't expecting any packages from anyone else, so we're gonna find out what it is together. Slicey, 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 cutting through the tape with the X-Acto knife. If you're wondering about my wrist, it's starting to feel a little better, but if I bend it more than this, it really starts to hurt. So I'm just going to follow the doctor's orders and wear it until Friday. Hopefully by tomorrow it'll be good enough that I can operate without it, and I'll be back to making customs by the weekend. But right now, I am cutting. Oh, and if you think my backdrop looks a little different, that's because in response to my wrist being like this, I've shifted my entire setup. I used to have this thing sitting on a little desk that didn't have a lot of mouse room, and that's why my arm was all messed up. So I just completely revamped. I cleared off my bigger desk that used to have a bunch of toys clogging it, if you see in the background of my videos. Set it down there, and now I have lots of armrest space for my arm, so that shouldn't happen to my wrist anymore. Once it heals up, that is. Come on. Okay, lid's open. It's a Megabot! Oh yes. Oh my yes. Oh, we're gonna review this. We are reviewing this right now. So here we are, the RBX-D05 Megabot. The biggest officially released Badnik toy ever. Let's get a zoom in so we can do a pan shot. Yeah. You're probably noticing some screw holes on the left arm. That is this particular figure's sole flaw. The people that sent it to me, they did not notice at the time that this figure actually has two right arms. So the reason these screw holes are visible is because this is a right arm installed backwards into the left arm socket. But it's okay because the elbow has a 180-degree range, so it can work just fine as both a left and right appendage. So aside from some screw holes, I really don't mind. So how big is this guy? From in this neutral stance, from the soles of his feet to the tip of his head, I measured him at about 9.5 inches. Comparing him to another Toy Island figure, he's about twice as tall as a typical Sonic or his friends. Although that doesn't really seem big enough, because this guy is huge. He actually vaguely reminds me of one of the giant robots that attacked Sonic in the first episode of Sonic X, i.e. the best episode. You know, because it was the one that didn't have Chris in it. Let's see a quick screen cap of that particular robot. Yeah, the resemblance is kind of there. The claw hands are different, but it's kind of close. So here he is next to a much more typical Badnik that everyone will be familiar with, Egg Pawn. And when we take one of the new Jazware's figures, we see that he would be extremely imposing in any kind of display, because he is big. He's a big toy, especially when you put him next to 3-inch figures. I love the way he looks next to 3-inch figures. He looks like a boss robot, like something that they'd had to fight in order to beat a level or something, and that's cool. So, the Megabot is the only known build-a-figure for any Sonic line, and is constructed in 5 parts. Sonic came with the head and torso, and various other parts came with other figures. I know the left arm came with Shadow, so whoever collected this must have double bought Amy, who came with the right arm, and ignored Shadow. Unlike my other Collecting Connect figure, Stell, this one is dismantleable. There are 4 buttons on the back, and when you push the button on, it releases a catch that allows you to slide the leg out, or, you know, the limb. And this is good for battle damage, because you can now the robot's lost a leg and he's collapsed. You know, that's kind of cool. That you can do that. That's almost like a play feature. I like that. Okay, so let's talk articulation. What can Megabot do? His head, which looks very much like a xenomorph head, roboticized, has a 180-degree swivel. He has a swivel joint here, and another swivel joint here, giving him a nice universal shoulder. And he, again, has an elbow that has a 180-degree range. His hand has 3 separately articulated fingers, which is kind of cool, a nice little capture claw. And it rotates at the wrist, which is nifty. So you can put it so that there's 1 claw on the bottom, or rotate it around so there's 1 claw on the top, however you like. The legs, there's a joint down here. He has a knee right here, and he has an ankle right here. So you can actually have him crouch down in like a deactivated mode like this, and then your unsuspecting hero walks up on it, and then he goes destroy, destroy. That is so awesome. I love this thing. Oh man, is he freaking amazing. RBX-D05 Megarobo was sent to me by YouTube user PRGME7, and because of that, they will be getting 3 special customs from me as payment as soon as my wrist recovers. So yeah, look forward to seeing 3 special custom commissions for them. And this is Toy Customizer Wakeangel2K1 signing out. Gonna have to do something about that.